I can't believe it's been 2 years since we picked up the CLA45s. So today we're going to be taking the car back to Mercedes for its second service.
Last year I filmed a full behind the scenes of what happens at a Mercedes AMG service. If you haven't seen it yet, I'll link it at the end of this video. But this time round I wanted to film more of a customer experience for you guys.
Right, so I've just handed over the keys and I'm sitting here in the courtesy car, which is a rather lovely E-Class. I've always been a fan of the E-Class with the big dual screens here and just this lovely roomy interior. So we're just taking the E-Class for a spin. It feels like forever since I drove an E-Class and I forgot how amazing they feel inside and just how comfortable they are, the big screen and just how much space there is. It feels absolutely huge in here. I can move my arms anywhere. The CLA45s is going to feel tiny when I go back inside. You do sacrifice that though by being a lot bigger on the road, so handling wise it does feel a bit boaty, and you know, you haven't got that dynamic handling and pinpoint accuracy that you have in say the smaller AMG CLA, but what a great daily driver this car would be. I mean, it's so comfortable. I think these diesel engines actually are quite powerful as well. I mean, it's not an AMG, but it's not slow, it's quick. You can get that power very quickly, and for a heavy cruiser that does probably ridiculous mile per gallon, you can't go wrong.
One cool thing Mercedes do now is a personalised video health check on your car. I've just received a text message from Mercedes with a link to this video. It's a nice touch. The technician takes you through your car and shows you the condition of your tyres, your brake pads, and just generally under the car and other wear and tear parts. Luckily, everything is spot on here with my car.
Oh, it feels so good to be reunited with the CLA45s, especially after being in the E-Class. I mean, already the steering wheel, everything, it just feels so much more sporty and what I love. First thing I want to do is use the memory seats to get my seat back to the position. So I just hold down one here and magically our seat is back exactly how we like it. Love the memory seats. Right, let's start the car. Let's see if it sounds better than the diesel E-Class. Oh yes, that's more like it. Oh, it feels so good to be back behind the wheel of the CLA45s. I have missed this car and this engine so much. It's already sounding as angry as I remember. We'll just pull out onto here. My gosh. Every time I don't drive this car and drive something else, when I get back into it, it just feels unreal and it's so loud. Oh, you get those lovely pops at the back. I miss those pops. Wow guys, after driving the E-Class, which is just a comfortable cruiser, you know, the diesel, it feels so good to be back behind the beast. Oh, I just feel so juvenile. And the power, it's just so instant, and boy does it love to rev. Oh, handling is so much better as well. That E-Class was lovely, but it just felt so boaty. Here I'm just so planted. And you've just got the insanely aggressive exhaust. Oh dear. Just the way we can just go around this roundabout here. Look at that. Oh, it's just too good. Sorry, I'm so excited because whenever I don't drive this car and drive something else and then get back behind the wheel, it's just insane. Anyway, you guys want to know how much I paid for the service and what they did. So what we're going to do is we're going to find a quiet spot, we're going to pull over and I'll go through all the numbers and everything they did. Right, so here in my hand is all the paperwork. So let's jump in the car and have a run through. Let's see now in the paperwork what they did. So we've got it down here as a Service B with the Plus package. Not quite sure what the Plus package is. First they changed the brake fluid, then they did a new oil filter, topped up the windscreen wash. It's got here fine particle filter, which is probably something to do with the OPF, not quite sure. Then you've got the seal ring, which is to do with the oil change. And at the bottom, it's got battery. They definitely didn't replace the battery, so I'm not sure what that is. Then at the bottom part here, we have the main part of the service, the oil change. But if I turn this over now, I can tell you I paid a total of £545.74 for this service. Now, if you want to see what happens behind the scenes at a full Mercedes Benz service, click the video up here.